Man been in the trenches, look.
Yo, we live.
Shout out to him, man. Wicked, man.
Big up to you as well, man.
Big up to you, yeah. Impressive.
For the grass we were playing.
Yeah, man.
Nuts. Proper things.
Look at the glass. I love it. I love the
From
stories.
nothing to something, fam.
Stories always make the actual action of the matter really matter. So yeah, man. Shouts out to both of you, man.
What's going on, people? We're here. Combat Cave, the Combat Kings. You know what it is. Another week of fights. Giving you that raw combat sport punditry. The usual suspects around the table.
Tell them Rimz.
The combat sports. Voices of the streets.
You know.
So you know what it is. In the blue corner, we have the tallest man in every room, Lankz.
Yo.
Also in the blue corner. Oh,
Can I not say it?
Well, you just said yo. I thought
Yeah,
you
you
was
said
quitting.
yo, and then
Yeah.
My mind's elsewhere, man.
Yeah.
It's in a different
Also in the
week
blue
this
corner, we have the braggadocious love chat
Real bad man.
Bragz.
You know.
hold on, because he's bought up the whole collection, fam.
Yeah, that's all, man.
What's this?
Part 2, fam.
Part 2.
Yeah. Part 2.
Bro, man.
Repping
Yeah,
all the wildlings.
You get me? Yeah, you have them.
You rate the other one as well?
Bro, the problem is we don't leave as a Western world. We don't leave these people alone. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Nah, that one's mad. Still.
That one's
the
mad
Trump
still.
one. I can hear that.
What, the
Slightly.
other one?
But the other one's
This-
mad still.
What, the other one or this one?
Nah,
No.
The other brother on the tee.
King Jong-un, fam.
He's a ghoulie.
You wouldn't
Why
say
not
that if you
leave
lived there.
people be?
You wouldn't say that
Do
if
not
you
call
lived
him
there.
a ghoulie, bro.
You wouldn't
in a
say that.
concentration
Why
camp.
don't
If you
let
lived there,
people be?
bro.
But why don't you let people be? Why can't you overstand it from a Western point?
Bro, you wouldn't say that if you lived there. That's what I'm
You're
saying.
crazy, man.
You don't know that. Fam.
You wouldn't.
You don't know that.
You
There's
would
kiddies
not
out there, fam. You don't know that, fam.
There's kiddies out there, and that's the killie. That's killing them, fam.
Hey, in the red corner, we got
You know.
the shooter, Jack Frost himself, Greeny.
Come on, man.
No.
We're there, ready to go. Understand?
No
Last night was
season.
good. Yeah, man. Next week, we saying you're gonna pull up.
Yeah, I'll pull up.
Sabado, fam.
Yeah.
Saturday, yeah. We're going
yeah.
live, fam. Home game.
Return
Yeah,
of the
about to get-
shooter.
Saturday ain't that Ellis's fight, or is it the Friday?
No, Friday. But it's not this
Oh,
Friday.
yeah.
It's the following one.
Yeah.
6th.
Okay, cool.
Shouts out to El Zorro.
And you got myself,
The
Rimz.
conductor and the controller.
Jeez.
You know,
Don't
the
know.
undercover ninja.
Yeah, don't know.
The one and only Mr. Let's not actually let's start off here. Actually, can we do it a bit different this week?
Hold on, before we get into this, shout out everyone in the chat. Shout out El Zorro. He's saying, tell Jack Josh got splattered.
Oh no, no way.
What was the
He had a little white collar thing today.
Oh, I swear.
No way else.
Mad.
I'ma call you.
Shout out Hank. Shout out Saxby. I see you here early. You usually jump in late. We saying.
It's because we're early for once.
Factos.
Alright, yeah, what you saying though, bro?
Nah, man. This was a UFC fight night. Let's just start off with saying UFC fight night back at the Apex, Las Vegas. We had Rafael Fiziev versus Masterzut Gamrot.
Mateus.
Why can't I say Matarus?
That is
Because that's not his name. That's like us calling you like Dags. Man's name is Bragz, man. Just saying a whole different thing, man.
Mateus Gamrot. But I like Mateus. I can't even say about what I was saying. Matarus.
Call your kid that.
Hmm?
Call your
Man
kid
said call
that.
your kid that.
You like it, innit?
Yeah,
Call your kid that.
Well, Matarus.
Yeah.
My dude, still, you know what I mean? That's greatness. That sounds like a great. You know, when you call your like them names like that, your kid has to be great.
Yeah,
Like Bo,
strong, fam.
like Bo.
No, but
You
is
know
that
your kid's
his
name?
actual name? Bo. I feel like that's not his actual name, fam.
I'm guessing it is.
Yeah,
Bo, fam. Who calls their child Bo, fam?
Yeah,
B-O.
I know two
Yeah.
bows,
I know a Bo.
Bro,
I know.
but it's
NFL is-
BEAU. The two bows.
I know a B. I know a BOW.
Yeah, but Bo makes sense. No,
No.
B-O-W makes it B-E-A-O-I-O-G, fam. What the
I
hell?
said BEAU.
That's I don't even know what that is, fam.
You got Debo. Debo Samuel, that's a real guy.
Yeah,
But
factuals.
we'll start off with Mateus Gamrot versus Rafael Fiziev.
He cut his ear.
Yeah,
He did
I
indeed.
told you I
He
didn't
lost
watch
it.
this.
Samsung thing, bro.
yeah, he did lose it still.
And I'm saying let's start off with a bit different. The only reason I'm saying let's start off a bit different this week, yeah, is because this fight was a bit upsetting. This fight was very upsetting, and it was heartbreaking to watch because I really wanted to actually see the outcome of a kind of important fight at light heavyweight in the light heavyweight bout.
Like heavy.
Oh shit! Sorry, yeah,
Lightweight.
lightweight bout, should I say? And yeah, it didn't kind of pan out that way. So I really wanted to get into the Charles Jourdain fight and Ramos fight. Yeah, that was
That one was
yeah,
where it
yeah.
was really.
I feel like I had a real win. That was my first W with no money on the line. That was my first W.
You say you're
You know when you sign up to a little betting thing and they give
Yeah.
you free money, fam, free
Yeah,
coins,
yeah.
pretend money, fam.
Yeah. I tried to say that. Yeah, I'm saying because that was I'm not gonna lie. The whole card overall was actually a very good.
No,
card.
it was.
Very entertaining card. But I just wanted to get straight into the wars. But this was a war for the first round. What did you think of this fight?
It went how I thought it was gonna go, kind of for how it lasted before Fiziev actually blew out his knee. Gamrot just very persistent with the takedowns. Fiziev takedown defense very good. Gamrot landed some hands though.
No,
Surprisingly, he did land a couple good shots. I'll give him that.
heavy shots.
Yeah. But yeah, no. Until it's kind of hard to say how that would have ended because it ended on the third round. Like,
Second.
who did? Oh, second. Sorry, yeah, second.
Who was winning up until this point? I didn't watch it.
I would have said
I would have
Gamrot.
said, yeah.
I think he landed
Yeah.
the heavier shots, and at the end of the first round, he actually did get him down. I know it was only for like a split
That
second.
didn't count though because I think it was on the buzzer.
Yeah,
It didn't count,
I don't
it
think.
didn't
But the fact that he got him in that position, and I think he had landed heavier hands up until that point, I would have given it to him the first round anyway. But yeah, it's upsetting, man. Whenever you see a fight finish like that, like it's just depressing, man.
What do you not think about Fiziev's rating of having a 90% takedown defense, like just an overall stat? Wait.
I needed to see it against someone like Gamrot first because everyone he's fought up until this point wasn't. They're good wrestlers, okay wrestlers, but no one who I thought is a proper sick wrestler.
I said it was 30.
But yeah, this made me say it's 30.
Even
Even though he got taken down, it was 30.
No, the first shot where he had where he went for the single and he had the leg up high and the man just bounced back, bro. That was so athletic. I ain't seen anything like that in a long time still. Yeah. But one thing I'll say about Fiziev on the back of this fight, I think he's a bit stuck still because I don't think he can ever win at 155 because he's too small.
I was gonna say that he's small, but he's like,
Bruv, he packs power.
yeah,
man.
it's like, you know, there's no way to say that, right? It's sounding mad, innit?
I'm just gonna be honest, bro. Be honest and straight.
He's filled out like for the
he
weight,
packs
but
power, bro.
but like
Like-
he's kind of small.
Do you see the combo he hit in the first round?
Oh, the body shot. Yeah. He hits that so sick.
Yeah, that one was.
He's
nasty.
made for one
He hits that
championship, you
sick.
know.
He hits that sick.
That Muay Thai style of just combinations.
Combination.
The combination. He's made for that because he hits with different and his angles, the way he sets stuff up, he does take his time. I just like the style of the way he fights overall. What you gonna say? Like,
No, you know, I was gonna say he'd be someone who'd be sick to see in one.
that's
You can
that's
do-
what I
you
just
can do
said.
the-
That. Yeah,
you can-
I just said that. Yeah, I was just saying that. Yeah, like
Because he could do
overall.
the Muay Thai and he
Yeah.
could do the MMA side. So.
And I feel like Fiziev would stamp on a man's face.
Oh,
If he had the potential, if he had the chance to, he'd kick in, man, like Randy Orton style.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, sad to see what happened in the second round. And
So what
Gamrot
exactly
was
happened?
running. So basically, Fiziev just went for a body kick and caught the elbow of Gamrot on the way in.
No, but it weren't that foot. It was his foot that he pivoted
it was
on.
the
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
a planted foot.
Yeah.
So I think he's torn something. It's
Yeah.
probably going to be like an MCL,
Yeah, something
ACL
like that.
type thing.
Yeah.
But the reason it for me that don't matter is because you know why? No, you're right. It's good to point that
Surely
out.
them man, he kicks all
But
day, bro.
that's what I just
without
said.
it, bro.
But it's not even just that. It's the whip with that the venom, with the way he just the way Fiziev kicks and the way he punches, that that he puts everything behind it. His body goes behind it, like, you know what I'm saying, like, and like he just the load up's beautiful. Do you know what I mean? It's just so nice. But shouts out to Gamrot for getting the job done.
Do you know what I'll say about,
like, because Gamrot, obviously he was celebrating a bit too hard for my liking, like,
considering how it ended?
Yeah, considering how it ended, I was a bit like, chill out.
I can't lie though. I celebrate like that as well though. I'll be honest. I'll be on the top of the cage, fam.
He did say though. I saw
100%, bro.
I saw him say that. Unfortunate, but a win's a win. Like,
bro, double
he's
my
not
money.
wrong. He's not
Give
wrong.
me my money.
He's not
fam.
wrong. But chill.
I don't want that guy. I don't want that guy in my friendship circle. If you have that energy, I don't want you. There.
Fam, that's me.
win's a win.
I'd have been calling for performance of the night, blood. I swear to you, bro. Well, what you saying about Gamrot though? Because for me, I think like Gamrot probably beats I think he's taken over RDA's position, even though RDA had the belt earlier on. Since he lost the belt, RDA was that guy that the top 5 couldn't beat. Sorry, the top 5 could beat, but no one else could. I feel like that's Gamrot now. I feel like Gamrot is legitimately the gatekeeper of the division. Because his skill set is he's very well rounded from what we saw yesterday.
Gamrot's getting on now though. He's not.
No, he's like 32, I think.
I thought he's 34.
He might be. But then that's like the rough age of all them man anyway, like Gaethje, Dustin, all them.
I
man,
think
like
when you're
34 as
past
well.
like 34, I'd say you're getting a bit old now.
Yeah,
for
but
the
you know what it
division.
is for? I feel like it is for Gamrot's style. Yeah, is he's still very rigid.
Yeah, he is.
32.
You get what I mean?
32,
Yeah, you're right. So he's 32. So, but he's still very rigid. If you get what I'm trying to say, he has a very rigid style. It's not like a Saryukin or even like an Islam or Bronx. Like when he grapples and flows, he's a very pull your legs type of rough you up in the clinch and then wrestle you that in that type of way. It's not really. He's a very good wrestler. I'm not saying that very great MMA wrestler, but I don't know what the ceiling is for him. You're right. It's a bit
top
of
5,
a
man. Like number 6.
So what's next for him? What is next for him then? With Fiziev popping out, he's gonna be out for a
It's
year.
the top 5 again, I guess.
They could run it back with Saryukin.
Nah,
Does he deserve that? Does he deserve that? Does he deserve that though? I know what Saryukin's on, and he's on.
Who did Saryukin fight us again?
I can't even remember. Off the top of my head,
Bring
man.
up the whole. Just bring up the rank.
Saryukin had
Saryukin's
that.
booked, though.
Saryukin had that. That guy.
Hold on.
It was like a last minute replacement, and he
yeah.
probably beat him. You know, remember? Who was that?
Silver.
Remember?
Yeah.
Silver.
Yeah. What is that?
Ground and pound. He won by
Joaquin.
ground and
But
pound.
up until that point,
Yeah.
Saryukin was like, bro, you actually get touched a little by this shit.
And Ismagulov as well.
Yeah.
Saryukin needs someone higher off as well. I don't know to run that
Gamrot's
back.
gonna be, at least 7th, innit? So
6th. I
you
think
reckon he'll move up, yeah?
Fiziev was 6th, I think.
Yeah, he was. You're right. So yeah, I mean, why not, man? Give him number 6 in the world. See how he does. That's the perfect position for Gamrot, bro. I'm telling you.
Just not floating around that.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe
Saryukin's
run
right
it back
there.
still if Saryukin's there. Maybe. But then why would Gamrot want that?
That's what I'm saying.
Because-
That's what I was just saying. To you being fair on Gamrot, why would he?
Why would he want
Because
that?
if he beats Saryukin again, remember, so everyone.
Dariush?
No, but he just lost against Dariush, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Like that's what I'm saying. It's a difficult one. Like
Poirier.
you're not gonna give him.
Yeah,
Gaethje
that's
or
hard, you know,
Poirier.
because everyone who's alright. So
you're
you got Makhachev, Oliveira, alright, but Gaethje, he wants the title shot next because he just got the belt. Dustin ain't fighting no one without a name. Dariush, he already fought Gamrot. Could maybe do Saryukin, and then Chana's fighting Conor. Oh,
Supposedly.
I swear that's like he's training camp. I swear.
Have they booked it though?
I don't know.
Bro,
like,
until I
it's
see Dana put out the thing. I don't
Yeah,
believe
because they put
anything.
out that announcement recently. Why don't you put that one on it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It don't make no sense.
But it'd be next year, innit?
Not
So?
necessarily, bro. They could pop up on Conor and do him in November, fam. It's Conor, bro.
Well, lightweight
Alright.
division's interesting. We'll have to see. But we'll see what's gonna happen. But I wouldn't mind the Saryukin and Gamrot run back.
I think it may.
Because it was an entertaining fight to begin with. So
Yeah, that was a
see it
very
happen
good fight.
again wouldn't be.
Alright.
Anything from the comments before we move on from this?
Hank gutted about Fiziev.
Yeah, it was a shame. Still.
Give us Gamrot, Chana, or Poirier. You kind of just touched on that. I want to see more good boxers. He was looking good, but he needs to stop kicks and focus on hands.
Who's that? Fiziev.
Sas TG. Yeah, I think he's talking about Fiziev.
Why did you say that? I don't know. Setting up the leg kicks works well if it works well for you.
Do you know what's?
I think boxing in MMA can get better, but it's your style, isn't it?
There's a style.
I would say
but I think it can get better.
I was saying last year, I think boxing's kind of taken over a little bit. As long as you've got good takedown defense and you've got good hands, you can fight at a range that basically eliminates kicking. And that's the one thing with Fiziev being short, yeah. He can stand at a range like another man's boxing range and he can still kick because he's so small. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I hear you on that. Alright, well, let's move on. With the next fight, which was Bryce Mitchell versus Dan Ige.
Yo, Bryce is in a cult, fam.
You was waiting to say that.
I swear to you, blood.
Why is Bryce Mitchell in a cult? But if he is in a cult, he surely got the cultly job done. Should I say?
He blessed Dan Ige.
Because, hey,
I thought it was a close fight still.
Did you?
I thought Ige done well in certain.
Yeah,
damage.
Close.
No, this was the perfect fight to show the new rules.
I don't think it was like.
All right, put it like this. For me personally, round 1 I gave to Bryce Mitchell, even though it was still a close round. Round 2 I gave to Dan Ige off of the damage. You're not wrong. And then round 3 I gave to Bryce Mitchell. Again. But the reason I thought it was clear cut like that because the fight was a good fight. It was back and forth in a way, but it was clear. To me, it was just clear cut, like the takeover stages of the fight, and then the control time that he had, and then the wrestling, and then he kind of just took the fight over as it kind of went further in. But
sorry, I have to cut you. I just remembered something. Remember how Valentina ain't getting a rematch? Did you watch the Contender Series Dana White interview after?
Yeah, I see.
That was for you.
What did he say?
Valentina is definitely getting the rematch.
Yeah, no, 100%.
So when you lot are arguing me, cussing, all of this, Dana White,
don't go on like
you won't cuss Dana. If you saw Dana right now, you won't cuss him.
Yeah, but you're moving mad.
Saying that.
Because he's moving mad though.
Why?
Because he's moving like you're moving like he said it. He's only giving her that rematch off of what might.
The fuck.
That is it, bro.
So what did I say?
Yeah, no, but no one said but
oh my God!
Hold on. Which is fair.
You like the
but there's certain people who still think that she could have lost the fight.
Yeah. It could have been.
There you go. Don't go like, you're super right. I'm not super right, bro. I'm not saying that.
You're not that right.
We sat here and said,
know that,
she ain't getting the rematch. She ain't getting a rematch. The division's got people that need to fight. Yeah. Dana just told you. Are you gonna argue with Dana?
I would.
You wouldn't though. You wouldn't. Not in person.
I would.
Dana's here right now, sitting in one of these seats.
100%.
And he'll say, guess what? Valentina's getting a rematch.
But hear this.
Okay,
cool.
It's up to him, bro.
Yeah, of course. Valentina can get a rematch, but Valentina's going to get smoked.
Say that again.
Valentina's going to get smoked in the final.
That's fine.
In the third fight, 100%. Because she's going to be like 37 at that point.
If she's going to lose,
39 or whatever she is.
If she's going to lose like the right way. The way she lost this time wasn't the right way. So that's why I was saying to you, the rematch has to happen.
No, but
not because she lost the fight and it was close, because it was a 10-8 that no one in the world would have given a 10-8.
We agreed.
But
we agreed.
No, but you said the rematch wouldn't happen. No, you lot, all three of you said, no, the division should move on.
Yes,
should move on.
No, it should.
And I said to you, it should, but Uncle Dana will rebook it.
Hold on, but look at this.
You listening to what you just said.
You're the only one that actually... Like he sometimes can be sometimes. You actually have common sense. Last week, did the man them not get onto me when I said, "Oh, she deserves the rematch"?
Slightly.
No, but Lankz.
So my point is,
what are we getting?
Hold
You're
on.
making 2 points.
Yeah,
two things
I'm
can be right.
not.
Yeah,
in
the
life,
friendship, Spud, man.
Thank you.
Yeah,
There's a saying called 2 things can be. You're getting angry and super upset over the fact that we just said the division should move on because it should.
No, I got upset because you lot said the rematch should not happen. Because of the division.
Hold on.
For what reason? Because there is a stacked division.
Yeah.
We're not saying off of Valentina's performance. We didn't say she's out like she's ancient and she didn't fight well enough and the fight wasn't good enough. No one said. Cool, he said that. I didn't say that. No, I didn't say that.
Yeah. All right. I know.
Cool.
I hear what you're saying.
So,
but when I said she deserves the rematch, everyone went off.
No,
like I'm mad.
Cool.
But Uncle Dana confirmed it.
Calm. All right. Happy days. If she gets a rematch, wow, she's Valentina Shevchenko, one of the greatest mixed martial arts we've ever witnessed in our eyes of knowing what mixed martial arts is. So, course, okay, fair, whatever. But what are you trying to say about this with, I don't know what you were trying to compare this
No,
to
I'm not
this.
comparing it
He
with
just
this.
remembered.
I just said I just remembered. Like,
He just said,
I went off on a tangent.
you know, you
I
get a
went on a
flashback.
tangent.
Man. I was like, oh,
Continue with this then.
So, Rimz, you having sense then, moving over. What happens
yeah,
with
sense.
Bryce Mitchell here? Because
Sometimes
you were
as well.
skeptical. You were skeptical with him.
Yeah.
I went with
I
Bryce.
still
in this
am.
fight.
I think he's got.
Did you go with Bryce?
I think he's got a
You
ceiling still.
Yeah.
You
But
are Bryce.
Bryce ain't the guy we all thought he was.
Yeah, he's
Remember
not.
we
Yeah,
all
he's
got
not
gassed
like-
about Bryce.
He's got a ceiling
Yeah.
still.
Yeah,
Bryce ain't
100.
that guy.
oh, 100%, yeah.
The right fighter will spark him.
Yeah.
Differently.
Oh,
Yeah.
he gets hit way too much.
He,
And his condition is questionable.
what this fight showed is that
questionable.
the rankings
I'm
were
telling
correct. He was 10, he was 12. He's supposed to beat him, and he did. But it could have went the other way. I promise you. Like when I was watching it, I know you're saying the first round you gave to Bryce, and I hear that. But if we're gonna base it off damage, at the end of the first round, only one of them was cut, and it wasn't done. So I don't understand the judging. It's too vague for me. Like I know you read it out a couple weeks ago, whatever, and it started to make sense, but then it didn't make sense when I see that.
Yeah, but this is the problem with just cuts as well, right? This is the problem I have with cuts, because scar tissue and cuts make stuff look worse sometimes than what they actually are. I know we still clip a man gets hit, he gets clipped. Cool, that's gonna count as heavy damage. I get it, I still get it. But sometimes if you're Nate Diaz in there, it does look worse than what it is. I'm not saying Bryce Mitchell's Nate Diaz with scar tissue. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying certain punches can look like they look worse. Like, remember, you know them elbows, yeah, when they really skim off your face. Sometimes I didn't really cause that much damage is in pressure. It's just the slight angle of how I
But
call
at the
you.
same time, because you can cut someone, and then from that, punching them on top of that can lead to the fight being stopped. You get it because you're opening up the cut more. So it's like it accumulates, isn't it?
That second round, when Bryce had him down towards the end of the second round, I was like, Bryce better work here, because when it goes down to when he goes back to his corner, they're gonna stop this fight. Like that eye was completely swollen over. How they didn't stop that?
Mark Smith had the right to call the ref in.
Brother, the doctor came in and man was lifting up his eye as much as he could, and I couldn't even see the eyeball. And man, fam, what kind of check was that, bro? Bryce went in there with one eye, so like credit to him. That third round he showed toughness, like your main feature. Even Michael Bisping's been watching, fam, because he called out the farmer strength, blood. He even said farmer strength is real, fam. And I had taken farmer strength away from the strength list, but
he picked him up and dumped him.
he did still. He
He
did.
Shouts out to Bryce. But what is Bryce's ceiling here? Who do you want to see him fight next? Like, just quickly before we move
Can
on.
we pull up featherweights?
Yeah, who do you want to actually see him fight next in that range? Because that's what's going to happen, right? Like, we're going to have to... He's floating around that 10, 12 kind of area in the sense of, like,
Giga.
let's say 10, Elov,
Giga.
Giga.
He'll murder Giga.
Yeah, from the rest
He'll murder Giga.
Well, it works out well then.
Yeah, that's not... I'm not going to...
Why not? Or Calvin.
Okay.
Giga or Calvin. One
Has
of
he
those.
fought Evelev?
He don't want that smoke.
He
He don't want that smoke. They're trying to push him, man. They like him, man. And when he goes in there, and
He's
does the whole
he's a
Bible
character.
thing,
Yeah.
Yeah, they love that, man.
What did he say?
Freedom! Bro, what? Fam, I said, nah. Bro, my girl was watching with me and she was like, what the hell are you watching? I said, this is fighting, baby. Do you understand? She was like, nah, this ain't fighting.
Bryce is different still. But Giga, you're right. Okay, you're right.
Bro, Bryce pulled up to the cage like them Donnie's like knocking your door, fam.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? With a Bible in hand, fam.
How would you think Bryce would do against Arnold Allen?
Yeah,
Smoked.
get smoked.
Who would
Smoked.
get smoked?
Bryce. Yeah.
Do you think so? Like
Yeah.
completely, like as in
Yeah,
the
he gets
stand
smoked.
up would just
He
get
gets smoked.
hurt. You
He
would
gets
get hurt in the
He gets
stand up,
smoked.
and that would cause.
Get smoked. I think he relies on a lot of strength to get people down as well sometimes. So
No.
yeah, Arnold's strong man. So yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Do you rate his ground game?
Yeah, he's good. He's good. On the ground. From what I've seen, he looks good.
Even someone like Josh Emmett would be a good matchup, you know.
Alright.
But the thing is, I reckon Josh would smoke him as well. To be honest with you.
Yeah, because I think he'll be able to stop a takedown and he'll crack.
And he'll
bro.
crack him. Yeah,
He'll
I can see it happening
bro.
already. I can see
He'll
it from
crack
now,
him,
bro.
so.
Josh
See it from
Emmett
now.
retires on a win.
All right, well, let's move on to the next fight, which was
It's the
Marina.
female fight.
Rodriguez versus
This one a fight. This was a
Waterson
beatdown.
Gomez.
Yeah,
fam.
it was still.
Yeah, it's mad.
This was abuse.
Yeah, that was.
This was domestics.
Yeah.
Domestic violence
I'll-
at its finest.
Over the hill, man.
Them
She's
elbows.
undersized and she's over the hill. Yeah, she's
Undersized was the main thing. But I
She's
tell you
always
what,
been over the hill, bro. Her record is 18 and 12, bro.
who was refereeing this fight? They did such a good job.
Keep
Look,
her in there.
in
Good
hindsight,
job.
one second. In hindsight, it is a terrible job. And at the time, I thought it was a terrible job. They could have stopped it easily. But the fact they didn't, and she managed to get it out the
What she was
first round,
fighting on. You have
was
to give it-
impressive
She was
still.
fighting on.
Oh, she's game, bro.
She's so
The reason
good,
she got
yeah.
pumped up so much is because she was so game. And like you said, she's undersized, and Marina Rodriguez is big for the weight. Put her in a spliff, bro.
Bro.
Poor man.
This is the
Elbows.
second time she's been
Her
put in a
Muay
split,
Thai.
fam.
She's got that
Second.
Muay Thai.
By her. No, by her.
Rodriguez. Yeah, Marina
Hey,
Rodriguez.
this weekend is all about the elbows, bro. Eblin got hit with that
Yeah,
elbow
we'll get
from,
into
the,
that.
from
So,
Edwards that done his eye out, bro.
Rodtang.
Rodtang was
30 elbow, fam.
scary still.
Alright,
So
There was a
that
nice
was a good
elbow in
fight.
this one as well.
Brian
Jeez,
Battle
yo,
guy
guy.
versus AJ Fletcher.
Kind of look like him still.
You badly, dude. That is actually your skin color.
Oh, he kind of look like
That's
him
you.
still.
You mentioned the fusion then. Still.
No,
I said you man should be fusion.
Yeah, that
don't do that.
that looks like a.
You are idiots. You know God don't love you. God does not love you. You know that. For saying something like that.
Don't let
that's
my
it.
mum hear
I
that.
know.
Oh,
Yo, God, bro.
Bare angry faces. Bare angry faces.
For real. Yeah, for
You
real.
have to
Yeah.
use-
Hella angry emojis, fam.
Alright. Well, no, God loves everyone, and God definitely loved Brian Battle because last night he got dropped with another elbow. Talking about elbows,
Off the clinch.
yeah, and he recovered very well.
Yeah,
And this is what I'm talking about: the gameness to be able to show, be able to be game, switch up the game. This is again. I'm not gonna get into it, but what I was talking about last week, switching up the game. If something's not going well for you and you can't see the light at the end of that tunnel, can you go from Blackwall to Rotherhithe? Can you make it over there?
When the
Can you?
thing's
Do you know
closed.
what? Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? That's
That
it,
is
man.
the worst feeling in the world.
I know, that's what I'm
Anyone
saying,
from
but you got-
England,
When you pull up right there, you see bare cones.
You're
That
coming
happened
Oh
to
my
me. Still,
days, fam.
it happened on Saturday.
They happened on a
blood.
Saturday. They closed both
I was
sides.
there.
Yeah,
Saturday,
is it?
Waiting, blood,
They
and I was
closed both
like, should
sides.
I pull off? Should I pull off? And I said,
Yeah.
you know,
Always
fuck it.
pull
It's
off,
moving
bro.
slightly, so I waited, and then it kind of just opened back up, and I was like, oh,
See?
blood, because I
Oh,
would have been there for
oh.
time. blood.
Crazy,
Yeah.
but in that, as in having that IQ, you need to be able to have that, and he showed that in this fight, and obviously the way he stopped it. Was you not impressed?
Do you know what?
Yeah, no, I was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was impressed. Yeah,
Yeah, for the first time I
he's
give
got
it to
dog.
you.
He's got that dog.
Pause.
He's got that. What?
Yeah,
Nah,
was
the-
wild.
The UFC like him, bro. They put
That
like
was
a
so
little.
hard. You ain't giving me nothing like that.
No,
Oh,
but
no.
you know, because he's been on the Brian Battle thing for time, innit?
Yeah,
and I mock it.
Yeah.
But let me not lie to you. What do you think his ceiling is? Because like he's definitely got a ceiling.
No, but he's young, and I feel like he could. You know what? You know why I liked him overall? Why I got on a hype? It's just because I see him do a little bit of everything. So he can stand up a little bit with the right person and then knock them out. And then his jiu-jitsu is legit enough, and his wrestling's decent enough.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's what I said.
That
Decent
that
enough.
that guy
but
moved him.
more-
Still,
yeah, but it's
So-
decent enough where he can set up his jiu-jitsu. So I feel like he can get better because
Yeah,
he's young, because he's
yeah,
24 or something
yeah,
like that. So he can, do you know what I'm saying?
He got the most wins in
So-
Apex. So he claims anyway.
Okay. Oh, that's calm.
So yeah, but I do like what I'm seeing. I just feel like they set him up in the right fights. You might be able to. He's quite tall as well for the weight.
Well,
He's quite-
Fletcher was tiny, man.
Yeah,
They said he's the smallest welterweight.
Shortest arms.
Shortest, yeah.
reach.
Yeah. He looked like it as well. When he was trying to get him with the Kimura, I was like, for the straight arm lock, and I was, fam, we ain't getting that, fam. No, with your long arms, blood.
All right, let's move on to fight of the night. In my eyes, just because of the two fighters involved, we had Ricardo Ramos versus Charles Jourdain. Rimz.
Yeah, man.
Rimz.
They're both my guys.
I know. This is why I had to get there.
There's a hard pick,
But
man.
Rimz.
But
Your guy got finished.
Yeah, bro.
I was the only one that went with Jordan.
Him
Was it you,
I was the only one. Yeah, I was the only one that went with Jordan.
Yeah, man.
And Jordan looked like he was in trouble at first.
Yeah.
He was on that back foot.
You know what, bro? Ramos, fam. If he just incorporated a little bit of hands or ground and pound into when he got mount position and like top position, he will be so much better.
Dangerous.
Elbows,
Wait,
man. He's an elbow guy. He should be dropping them.
Why he didn't drop no elbows? Didn't drop no punches. Literally, it was a jiu-jitsu fight, and then he got submitted.
Yeah.
Badly, and he's a black belt, legit black belt, like legit,
bro.
And that was a bad because he chased that guillotine for time.
Yeah. He was
For
on
you
that for
not
so
to
long.
say, thank you, Rimz. Thank you, Rimz. You know and I know, Rimz. You can't let a man chase that, and you're that legit. And then he gets it. I was a bit
that was
shocked.
tight as well.
And bro, my neck will pop off. But that's his move, you know.
Yeah.
You know that, innit? You know, John. Hey, don't bet
The
against him
thing
again.
with Jordan, the thing with Jordan though is that once he gets up against like the elite, I feel like he's gonna struggle. But
You're not wrong.
But I want to see him. I want to see him in there with the elite though.
He can stand up a little bit. Again, a guy that can mix it up on an interesting level. Do you know what I mean? Like he's got good sub game. Like you can't just bully him. Like he's tough as well. He can take a punch to give one. Like he's just game. Like he's a good fighter, man. He's a good overall fighter.
100.
Well rounded,
And he's not ranked. So do you think he should be ranked now?
I don't know if he should be ranked. I think I just see the rankings. Someone like Sadiq Yusuf. What's his name?
Sadiq Yusuf?
Yeah. Someone like that, man. Give him someone. Because I think he needs to fight.
Yusuf, though.
But Sadiq is like 12th.
Yeah,
from like
you'll
14th or something.
Yusuf. The ground game.
Who?
Charles Jourdain.
Will beat Sadiq Yusuf.
Yeah, I don't know about Sadiq's ground game.
I don't know about that.
Sadiq might hurt him.
I don't know about that.
You think Sadiq's got good ground game like that?
Not necessarily.
I don't think he'll get him down. Sadiq Yusuf.
Bro, he
You think Charles Jourdain will get Sadiq Yusuf
if you got
down?
Ricardo Ramos down?
No,
He
but
didn't
he
get
never
him
got
down,
him down. He
bro.
was already down.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like in the sense of the way he set everything up, because he was chasing that
I don't think
guillotine.
Sadiq
I
Yusuf-
just
Bro, he
feel-
chased it for like, and he like, if you're gonna get that locked in to someone like him, Sadiq Yusuf, you're in trouble.
Bro,
bro.
What? I think Sadiq. Like,
So your money
I
would
think
be against
Sadiq would
would be with Sadiq. If
yeah.
yo, I don't know, man. This is not good, man.
But I want to see him in there with someone though.
I can't lie, I'm rattled, fam.
What?
Man, like Hank, I'm gonna punch you up, fam.
What's Hank saying?
Man said morph, Bragz, Lankz, and Marks, and you get battle. I'm gonna punch him up. You better not butt me in real life, bro.
Hang your madman still. Yeah.
Got
That's
jokes,
bad,
yeah.
yeah.
Got
That's
jokes,
beef
man.
still. It's warfare still, bro.
Alright. No, I'm not gonna
Who
go
said?
through prelims because we got quite a few to go through.
I didn't
Can I
watch
just
the
say one
prelims.
thing about the Mohammed Usman
Oh,
and
he
Jake Collier
won.
fight? The new rule that I was saying before the thing.
Oh yeah, go.
Eye poke, and they made him wait 5 minutes. I love that still. I love that. I've been calling for that for a time now. You know what
Well,
I'm
you
saying?
have
So-
to wait.
Bro, they had to wait. And the doctor weren't allowed to get in until after 90 seconds. So they had to leave him for 90 seconds, then
let it-
doctor can check it. But it was a peak eye poke, bro.
Yeah, it's a bad
Peak eye poke.
one. I already clicked it, so let's just do this quick.
We there.
Eblin's the best middleweight in the world.
Yeah, I asked that question because Izzy.
We were saying this last time, and then we were this one.
Because right now,
He's so
Right now-
annoying. It's
right
him,
now-
look at him.
it's
Eblin.
Eblin, it's
Don't-
Eblin, it's
That's what I'm
Eblin
saying, he
or
does.
Sean Strickland. Who you picking?
But it ain't though, innit?
Yes, it is.
But it ain't.
What do you mean?
So who you
Because
have?
what does the title represent?
I don't know. What is
This
the
is what
title?
I'm- this is what
Listen.
I'm
John
saying.
Jones
This
is our
is my
heavyweight
point.
champion and
What
he didn't beat
does
the
the
champion.
title represent?
But John Jones is the heavyweight champion of the UFC and he didn't even beat the UFC champion. So I don't know.
Yeah, but
I
that's
don't know what
because
that is.
of you get me.
We don't need.
Can we
that
get into
technicality.
that later as well?
We don't-
Have you seen the
we
Francis
don't-
interview?
we
Yeah,
don't need
with
that.
JR.
I haven't watched it.
We
Yeah, I
don't
haven't watched
need
it.
that
Oh
to
yeah,
happen. We
there's
don't need that to
The
happen.
UFC are nuts, bro. They're moving crazy. But
Yeah,
we'll
they
get
are.
into
They
that.
are.
But,
No, man. I don't think Eblin is look.
You don't think Eblin's that good?
No, I'm not saying that. Fabian Edwards, yeah. Where would he? Okay, if you put him into the UFC, can you drop him into UFC rankings?
The only thing I'd say is his resume is as good as it can be for Bellator.
Of course it is.
For
But
Bellator.
do me this favor, yeah. Rank Fabian. Pull up the middleweight rankings in the UFC and rank Fabian.
Where would I
Fabian
put
Edwards.
Fabian Edwards?
Yeah, please.
I think he could be in the top 15.
Yeah, that's fine.
You
That's
think?
fine. That's
No,
fine.
the-
Top
in
15.
Top 15 of middleweight.
This is his division.
With Brandon Allen and them man coming through. Are you sure?
Hey, do you remember when
Are
I
you
told you
sure?
about Brendan Allen? Yeah.
No, but there's
see,
certain
you
man
see.
coming through, bro. Like there's
Bro.
Anthony Hernandez
Andre
is
Muniz.
good. Anthony Hernandez is legit.
Andre
bro.
Muniz might sub him, bro.
I Muniz.
Paul Craig.
Could. Keyword is could.
You're right. Muniz, he should be.
No, he could.
Paul Craig.
He could be
but
in this.
your guy.
He could be in
Pumping
this.
up
he
Paul
could.
Craig.
No, he
Anthony,
could.
It's hard though. It's
He
hard.
could be in this.
It's hard though.
1 second.
Yeah.
1
It's
second.
not Garrett. It's not
saying
Garrett.
I'm saying
It's not a
I said
guarantee.
top 15. That's why I said top 15.
Hold on, but this okay.
He's
but
definitely
That's
not top
top
10.
15.
hold on,
No,
hold
no,
on,
top
hold
10,
on.
I don't know.
So
Definitely not top
let me
10.
make my point
Hold on,
then.
overall, being that
He
consistent.
can be
he's
because
not
everyone's
10-10.
got a chance to beat Gastelum. Everyone has a chance to beat him.
Depends on if Gastelum shows up or
That's
not.
what I'm saying.
But hear this. This is my point. Who is he beating? And that's the problem with Eblin. Do you understand? As great as he looks, he's looking good against people that man are saying wouldn't be in the top 10. So how can you then compare him to someone that just beat
Because
Israel
I can just
Adesanya,
see
who
from- it's like- it's
if
as-
Izzy won the fight last couple weeks ago, we would have been saying he's the best middleweight on the earth right
There's
now.
something called an eye test. When you look from an eye test and you can see the way a man moves inside the octagon or the cage or whatever you want to call it, I can tell he's a killie. That's it. Standard, bro.
Yeah.
The way you move, the way you judge stuff. That's the problem. That again, why people
Man
hate
them
me
thought
with the
Bragz
Izzy.
was a killie.
No, but that's the problem. Why people hate me with the Izzy thing. That's the only problem I have with Izzy, bro. That you do mixed martial arts and you don't show it. That's it. That's the only problem, and I'm not
But
wrong
he
about
does
that.
though. He does. You need to hold on. No. Can I explain? Can I explain this point? Can I explain this point? Because I made the point last week, but I don't feel like you're understanding the point, and I feel like the point is so valid. I understand your whole thing about having a complete skill set, having like an 8 in wrestling and an 8 in kickboxing and a da-da-da-da. But fam, if you're 10 in wrestling or you're 10 in striking, beats all of that, then you don't need to do the rest.
It's like top trumps, bro. You know
Yeah.
when that card gets played, you're saying
Maximum, fam. Boom,
that's the
you're
one
the
I'm
winner.
always winning with.
And that's mixed martial arts, fam. If we
That's
go back to
providing
ninja,
you can keep it on that term.
if we go back to ninja times, fam, you understand? Where there was real ninjas.
That's the smart.
But
it's a-
Habib
and
can.
who's the you're not
Do you get what I
wrong.
mean?
And you're not wrong. But literally, bro, this is what I'm trying to say. Is that what you said last time about when? What did you say last week about who when you was like that can't happen all the time? It's like Habib. There's only one Habib. Not even Islam is as dominant when we've seen that throughout what we've known
For
to
now.
See. No, but what we've just what we have now, just what we have. There's only one Habib Nurmagomedov, bro. Like that's it. There's only one Jonathan Bones Jones. Killing, bro. There's only one. Come on, like. Come
No, but
on,
what
like,
what I'll say
you
is
lot are stretching of the mark as in they're them guys as in being dominant. Like Jones can walk over to you, and if he wants to just wrestle you, that's what he's gonna do. Like he told Daniel Cormier, I'm gonna take you down, and then done it. Real killie. Real G.
what
That's real G, bro. Like, come on, you have to give it to,
Yeah.
especially on Daniel Cormier's level. Come on, man.
No, of course. What I will say as well is the way that MMA is going, we're gonna see a lot more complete fighters in the next 10 years because there's
100.
we're
You
gonna
can
see a
it
lot
coming
more
through.
of it.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying
yeah.
from the Brian
Yeah, yeah.
Battles and the Brandon Allens. Not that they have to be, but their standard is going to be, like you said, more 8 across the, than it being more.
But that's
it-
my thing. I don't know
like-
whether them 8 man beat that man that's got 5'10". That's the
You'll
that's
find out,
always
innit?
well.
That's MMA.
That's the
though.
problem. We won't because by the time
And
that
you
all them man
always-
come up, we ain't gonna see those man no more.
But you always have
You
specialists.
know why though? It's mad.
I don't think there's gonna be many
Injuries.
specialists anytime
You know
soon.
why
There
though?
will.
There'll always be one or
There'll
two.
always
about.
be, yeah.
And because of injuries, stuff happens in camps. We never. It's hard to tell. But you don't think Eblin is. So you take Sean Strickland over Johnny.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
do
I
that.
would.
You got.
I
So
would.
you take Sean Strickland.
I'd take Eblin.
You say Eblin.
Eblin.
Alright.
And it's not even that it's Strickland. I'm just taking the UFC. Those 3 letters, fam. That's what I'm taking.
Cool. I hate you still.
Fairs.
What did you think about Fabian's performance overall, though? In a title
He
fight
done
against
alright. He done alright. Still, he landed some good shots. He cut him with the elbow. His takedown defense is pretty good. It's just that Eblin's persistent. He's just persistent.
What do you think about that ground and pound? That knockout?
That's what got him. The punch that dropped him didn't really rock him like that. I just think off
He's
balance.
eyes
But
rolled
he hit him with
in the
he
back
hit
of
him
his
with
head,
a
bro.
shot, bro.
Whoa.
Head just bounced, man.
Whoa,
And the
what?
eyes went.
And
Once
then
the
what
eyes
happened?
went.
What did you think about what happened after the fight?
Oh, what with
Leon
Leon
and
and
Eblin.
commotion in it. Like, you know, it's gonna happen. But yeah, they
That
They
sets up a
squashed
fight
it.
though.
does it.
If Evelyn ever wants to move over,
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Do you think Evelyn should?
100%.
Not right now.
What?
Not yet.
Bro, but there's no time like the present, you know.
Yeah, you're right.
Well,
I agree with
actually,
Greeny.
that could happen
I
if
agree
they
with
get
Greeny.
bought.
I agree with
If
Yeah.
they get bought
And
and,
his
his
contract's-
contract's freed up,
Mm.
it could happen
That's
still.
what, yeah.
I agree
It
with
could
Greeny.
happen.
Bro, there's no time like the present, you know, because all it, like you just said a minute ago,
I agree with
injury.
Greeny.
He's in camp, one injury, and then that's it. Him
And
done
slightly, who is really there then? Slightly saying that.
at middleweight.
Yeah, that's interesting. for him to
Hamza,
fight.
Paulo,
No,
Ben.
no. In
Oh,
No
no one,
one,
bro.
no one now,
what
innit?
are we doing?
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
come on, man.
Yeah, that would be a good move actually.
That's
the
That would
best
make, that
move.
would slightly make. Yeah, that would
very
make it
interesting.
cool. Yeah, that would make it.
And you know what
Yeah.
his first fight over at Thing should be? Bo Nickel.
Yo, man.
And let's find out if he's good or not.
That
innit?
is
Nah.
That's straight.
I think I'll.
That's
ooh.
straight.
Feed him to the lion.
Yeah,
That's
it's
straight.
100,
That's mad. That's a
bro.
mad fight though.
That's
a
what
mad
we're here
fight.
to do, man.
You know me. I want to see all of that, but
Yeah.
there's still right timing. But I
Yeah.
want to see all of that. 100 though.
I hear it. All right.
Next fight. Did you watch Aaron Pico versus?
I wasn't even gonna, but
No,
alright,
did
cool.
you
Yeah,
watch
no, I
it? I
watched
don't
it.
know. I'm
He's
not
good.
good.
He's good. He done well, man.
Yeah.
I think he's starting to. The person that they saw him being, he's starting to grow into. Yeah,
They
he's
just
good.
killed
He's
him.
good. He's
Yeah,
good.
they killed him though.
He's good.
When he first come onto the scene, the way man was on.
I thought he was gonna be the guy, and then they just ruined him, bro.
Mm.
4 losses, and
In
all his
Bellator.
fights have been at Bellator, bro.
Mm.
You can't have 4 losses in Bellator, bro.
But they were earlier though,
Don't
innit?
care.
Man, I don't
Man, you
care.
sounded like a Northern when you
Yeah.
said
I
that.
don't
I
care.
don't care.
That's passion, fam. That's passion.
Yeah,
He's-
for real. You know them man
he's
up
a
north are passionate, blood.
Passion, bro. It's
They don't
different.
rate us. They don't rate us.
No.
Yeah,
For
no,
that
that's because we
passion.
don't rate them.
Call us Southern softies. And
Yeah.
stuff like
Yeah, that's all good.
Mm.
And I like the Northerners, I ain't gonna lie, but London don't rate that.
Alright,
Hey,
let's move on
no,
to
we
the
got to
real,
talk about this.
the real
But
card.
man got robbed, blood.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
Rodtang
did.
got robbed still.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
What?
I don't think so. You know,
How?
I actually think
Bro,
so, but
round
It was
one,
2-1. It was 2-1.
I had it 2-1 Superlek.
I had
'Cause he dropped him.
2-1
'Cause he
Rodtang.
dropped him.
he dropped him
Yeah,
one
he dropped-
round.
he
He
dropped
dropped
him
him
and
in
then
the second.
No,
That's a
and then
fight that you could
dropped
call a
him in
draw.
the second.
That's a fight.
Rodtang.
Let's take it one at a time.
Rodtang.
How did you have it? You break it down.
I think it was
I was
the
thinking round 1 was Rodtang.
yeah,
Round 2 when he got dropped
Superlek.
was Superlek, and then round 3 was Rodtang.
I
Yeah.
had Superlek round 3.
But
How?
leg kicks.
but
He was on the
acting.
back
Yeah,
foot,
yeah.
bro.
No, the acting-
And
no,
Rodtang
the
was
leg
in his
kicks.
face.
Them
but
leg kicks.
also
But
you
there was
know
leg
like
kicks were
the
landing,
the
bro. Them leg
Valentina fight was a draw.
Mm.
That's a fight
You
that
could have said
can
draw.
definitely be a draw.
Yeah, I don't know
Because the
what you mean.
10-8 could be the second round. Do you get it? Like I don't know how they score it by Muay Thai, innit? Like, but I'm saying if I was looking at a fight and thought it was a draw,
They
you
can't-
could say that one.
They can't take points for the knockdowns because there's about 1 million knockdowns in a fight, bro.
No, but in
In
that fight,
one.
that was the only
No,
one.
but
That
that
was
was
the
a
only knockdown.
clean knockdown as well.
No, it was.
That Superlet landed that, and that's what I think.
Hey, they kick
Because you
hard
gotta remember,
though.
in the rules of one, it's not
No.
round by round by round.
Yeah,
It's the
end.
continuous of the how the fight plays out towards the end.
Bro,
they want
but
a
he
stronger
cut
ending to the
him.
fight.
He had him
He
back
did cut
foot.
him. Oh, he did cut
He
him. That
was-
elbow
that-
was
He
lovely.
landed
from-
enough elbows in him, bro. like.
Rodtang landed the harder shots, but
Superlek's
Superlek
leg
was
kicks, though.
busy.
Yeah, his
He
leg
was
kicks. were
busy.
solid.
Superlek kicks like he don't want his own leg.
it's mad.
He
innit?
just whacks it off.
Yeah.
It's a gunman
Scary
right
still.
there.
You see what you just said about the way they judge the fights here? Why do they have rounds? They should just done the rounds off, blood. One is so serious anyway. They should just done off the rounds
Nah,
and just
man,
have a 10-minute time limit and just say
That's
go.
pride.
Yeah, why
Pride,
not?
innit?
Why not, bro? Because if you're not basing it off rounds, then you don't need the rounds. You're essentially just saying we're gonna give you a break.
Yeah,
so
I hear
you
you
can
saying it kind of
recharge.
makes it harder to judge in that sense.
What if you just
If you're
have a straight
breaking it
10
up in
minutes?
segments, like to judge the whole fight.
Mm.
Yeah, because they judge it off of the round 1, round 2, but round 3 being the most
Most
prominent
important,
in
yeah.
round. As in the
It's almost like
But
the
then
pride,
Rodtang should have won.
yeah,
how
2-1.
you had you still got him. You got him on the back foot. You had him. I see what you mean by the pressure, but I feel like the cleanest shots come from Superlek. The hardest. I feel like Superlek had more output as well. He had more. I know what you mean though. The hardest shots come from Rodtang every time they did, but the output for the leg kicks just kept coming. They just kept coming like. But that was my
That's a
opinion. It was
bun up,
close
though.
though.
They just kept coming. Come in, bro. Bun up.
Alright, we need to move on though.
Before we move on.
Which one? Before we move on.
Go down. You see this cut?
San-
You see him, yeah? That dead zombie guy.
Dead zombie?
There's a guy called Dead Zombie.
Where?
Keep going down. That Pank Chai. No, it was him. It was him.
Who?
That guy, Pank Chai, Sunchai.
This
Sunshine.
Yeah.
No, up.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah.
PK saying.
Bro. And then go down. Where's my guy Song Chanoy?
Song Chanoy there.
Hey, Song
Chanoy.
Chanoy.
Yeah.
Killy.
Yeah, he is.
Three knockouts. In what? Three knockouts.
Yo, the Donny-
Killy.
the
Bro,
Donny-
this guy moves like the Matrix. He
Nah, he
moves.
does.
And that Whaley. You see the guy
was-
one blowing?
Yeah, well, he
With the
looks
big
scared in
eyes.
the picture though.
Bro,
He looks petrified in
he
the
moves
picture.
like the Matrix. Bro, you couldn't hear him.
Yeah.
You couldn't hear him. Bro, did you watch? Did you
I wasn't paying full attention
Please
until
go
they got
back.
higher up.
Please, people at home, Bragz is not lying to you, fam. Song Chanoy and Wei Zhang, whatever his name is just go and watch those two fights. Those were amazing, fam.
Bro, wait, what's Donny's name? Fight Geek Muay Thai, fam. No way.
No,
is
they
that
have
his
their
surname,
gyms.
fam.
They have their
the
gyms
gyms
in
are
their
there,
names
of course,
fam, but
over
fam,
there. I
Fight
don't know
Geek, fam. Come on, man.
Great card though, great card.
What we got?
Wow.
Alright, news now,
Boxing.
man.
Zhang.
Boxing.
Oh yeah, Zhang. Quickly.
I say quickly.
Zhang. Zhang. Joyce. Yeah.
And there was a couple fights.
I told you about that stiff-necked Powerpuff Girl, fam. Why are you not even covering that guy, bro? Like, bro, this is why I walked out, fam. You're not wasting time, bro. The viewers are clicking off right now because we're on Joyce.
I'ma be real.
And I don't blame them. I would too. Bro, come off this subject, bro. He's dead.
It's mad.
Bro, he walked over to. Bro, you remember in Simpsons? You remember in Simpsons where Mike Tyson's thumping up Homer? Is it? Bro, he just looks like that, bro. He just walked over to him, held a couple bangs, and then just dropped. Bro.
And that was
No,
a
the way-
mad knockout.
No,
though.
no,
Yeah.
No, I'm not
It's
even
kinda
gonna
mad,
lie.
so.
I'm not gonna lie. Zhang looked like he did.
Bro, Zhang is 40, bro. What are we playing at?
Bro, you waiting at 270.
No, big man thing. No, you see Zhang, the way he knocked him out was a joke, man. Thing.
Spliff.
No, joke, man. Thing. Zhang should have never died like that, bro. That was too basic of a setup. I
That
see
left
that.
is like
cross
a piston.
Cross,
No,
cross,
yeah, but I see that, bro.
lead hook.
Yeah, but I see.
You
Brother,
did
you
because
didn't
you
see.
that's
you
'cause
didn't-
you
from that position they were standing.
done. You passed your eyes test.
You didn't. From the position they were standing, you didn't see that setup. From the cross, and man walked up.
Joe Joyce
Did
didn't.
you see what Joyce?
D-
Joyce turned his body into it, bro.
He was throwing.
Come like he
like
wanted
that.
to get knocked out.
Yeah,
he
bro.
was throwing. Like,
What was that doing? That cross.
no, that was a great
shocked.
punch, man. That was a crazy knockout,
I'm,
man.
no, I'm not saying it wasn't a great punch, but Joe, you should be better than that.
I hear
Joe,
that.
Joe should be better than that.
He can't be, though. He's a stiff Powerpuff
Yeah,
Girl,
he's
fam.
very.
All right, so cool. Enough about the heavyweights. Just before we move on, yeah? Did you see Conor Benn returned? Yeah.
I didn't watch that though.
I never watched it, but Conor Benn's back. What are you man's thoughts on that? Like, obviously he had to go and
How
fight
so
in America.
quick, bro? That was quick, bro.
He had to fight in Orlando. No UK, no British border
They
control
didn't
license.
even show it on there, bro.
Nah. Yeah, he won on points.
Is there?
Um,
Go down.
Where?
But it's not
Stop,
necessarily
stop,
about.
go on,
Like, I
go
don't
on,
even care about the
stop,
performance
stop,
itself.
stop.
Just more so about the fact that he actually
Ben,
fought.
Ben.
Like, it's kind of mad to
Oh,
think
wow.
that he actually had a fight. do you know
But
what
it's an undercard fight.
I mean? Yeah.
He was on the undercard.
What he
Yeah.
won in unanimous decision? Like he won just.
Yeah.
But no, they are hiding him.
Ah,
bro.
meaty.
They are hiding.
Meaty. Alright,
Yeah,
next.
we ain't got time for that. Oh,
News.
let's get to some fight news. Let's do it.
I can't remember if did we touch on this already?
No, we didn't, but we will now. Yuri Prochazka versus Alex Pereira set for vacant light heavyweight title fight as UFC 295 co-main event.
Is that the John Jones card?
Yeah.
Indeed.
Ooh. What's that? December 16th.
Yeah.
12.
Yeah.
End of the year, and they got Ian Gary on that card. I think Dana.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he put on that.
Paddy,
versus
Tony.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I got that one. On there.
Fam, what?
The card's quite stacked.
Yeah.
Dana put it together quite well.
Good.
Still, shouts out to UFC
Good
for that.
card, man.
Who you man
Good
saying
card.
wins this then?
I think
We
we
will
already
I know
done that,
we've
didn't we?
done
been
it,
through
we've
it,
done
but
it.
has anyone's changed their mind?
I'm still Prochazka.
You're still personal.
Alex.
I'm still saying Pereira.
Who did you go?
So red side versus blue side. I like it.
Alright. We got
Leon Edwards versus Colby Covington Alexander Pantoja versus Brandon Royval.
Raw dog.
Set to headline UFC 296.
When's 296? That must be January, yeah?
No, sorry,
Nah.
that's December.
That's December. Thing is
November.
November.
John
Okay.
Jones
That's
is
Madison Square Garden.
and this is one card. This is the last card of the
That's
year.
the December 16th card. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
this is the last card of the year.
What, both of these fights, yeah?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back to back.
They ended on a banger, blood.
Yeah.
Hey, what?
What do you think having this fight, Leon Edwards versus Kobe Covington? I think we went around the table already. And Alexander versus Pantoja versus Brandon Royval, number 2 set. I think, I'm not gonna lie, the Brandon Royval, I think he's gonna get punched up.
Yeah.
He's gonna get knocked out.
You think Rover's gonna get punched?
What?
Yeah,
He's gonna
finish.
get
Punched
hurt.
up?
He's gonna get hurt.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
He's gonna
Punched
get
With
hurt.
that, with that new
Pantoja
confidence,
hits-
with
I
that
like
new
it.
confidence of
Pantoja
being a
hits
champ.
too hard. And he gets hurt. He gets hit. Brandon Royval, he hits hard. He hits, but Pantoja's too
I
big.
hate you.
When you're knocking at Islam,
Yeah.
I hate you.
you're
People
hit
forget
Islam.
hard.
He was the one that knocked out
He's the
Islam.
one that knocked out Islam.
Makachev.
Bro.
Pantoja.
It wasn't.
Go do your research, bro.
Pull up
Bro, he
Pantoja.
was
Pantoja
not,
knocked
bro.
out Islam.
He's the one that knocked out
That's
Islam.
why it's crazy because
That's why it's crazy when
he's
he went down.
125, bro.
Yes,
He
bro.
was not, bro.
You don't believe it? So who knocked out Islam?
Not him.
What?
Islam Makhachev.
Islam Makachev, fam.
Got knocked out by who?
By
Hold on.
Pantoja.
But you've
Shut up,
seen
man.
it.
Swear that you lot don't know that.
I didn't know that.
No, it was
He can't
not.
be my
Saying
champ.
that
He's
we-
It's
not my champ.
Adriano Martins, bro.
You
I
want
don't know what- I
Pantoja?
should have. I was gonna say bet
Pull
me
up
quick.
Pantoja's
I was gonna
record.
say bet me quick because I was gonna
I
collect
lost
some
money
bread
on that.
again.
Why
bro.
do we think that?
How
We've
the
looked-
hell
oh,
are
we've
you?
looked down
Why the
before.
hell would
We've
it be
discussed this before,
We
though.
have discussed it.
And I'll pull up Pantoja's
Bro,
record,
there's
fam.
no point in me pulling that up, bro.
No,
like,
but from my own understanding, fam. You
you're
understand?
thinking
No,
of
we
you're
discussed
thinking of
this.
We've
someone else.
discussed this before, fam.
You man were high discussing this.
Yeah,
like.
you man were.
I don't know about me.
What? Seriously? I don't know what can happen.
Alright,
Who
regardless.
are you referring to? Is
Like,
it someone called Islam on there?
who did Islam Makachev actually get knocked out to?
Adriano Martins was it? So,
Man, that will finish that day still.
Okay.
100.
I don't know who you man are referring to.
But anyway, let's go back to so look. I ain't gonna lie. Speaking
because
to
you said
people-
that before,
No,
and
yeah.
I let it slide.
I know, no,
I thought you was just
No,
because I
we-
thought you was just mixing up your words with something. But
No. We fully discussed it.
We
on a-
fully had a deep
on a-
conversation about this one day. I think we saw a clip. I think I saw a clip of the head kick here, and I was like, "That's Pantoja." It really wasn't.
Hey, blood.
man.
That's crazy.
Hey, no.
Alright.
But you see, this year, speaking to people over the weekend, bro, people actually think Colby's gonna win. Speaking to bare people got Colby still. I'm surprised because for me personally, I don't see how Colby wins. I just think that after seeing Usman get stuffed so many times by Leon, there's no way that Colby will have success in the takedown.
And
So-
Leon is very good at getting back to his feet.
Yeah.
Kobe will be more persistent though.
Then Usman.
Yeah. He's literally just gonna wrestle.
But
He ain't gonna stand
does he
with
have
him.
the like the power in his hands to hurt Leon
Kobe
like
will stand
how
with him
Usman?
a little bit. He will. Kobe's got pride, man. Kobe's got different pride. To even stand with Usman after you got your jaw diswired, bro. And then you try to do it again. Like you got balls, bro. You
No, there's no denying that. But
Like,
I'm still saying.
Kobe will fight. Don't discredit Kobe in that sense of like he's a waste man. He will go in there and fight. He will stand with you in there.
Not in
and go
any
face to
regard.
face. I don't think he's the better striker, and I think he does get lit up in the striking aspect. But he's got pride enough to strike in aspects. I think he will. Rimz is right. His sole driven purpose will be to wrestle, but I think he will mix it up well enough to be able to set up the wrestling. That's my personal.
So what, you got Kobe?
No, I got Leon.
You got Leon,
I'm just
okay.
saying he will do it. He will do it. I'm just saying he will do it.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is not going to be good enough, but he will do it. And then I've got Pantoja. So I've got both champs staying champs here.
Yeah. Have you seen the thing about at the end of 2021, all of the champions, the only one that's still a champion is Volkanovski.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah, I've seen that.
All the belts been handed over still.
Mad.
Yeah.
What we got in the chat?
Who's laughing at us about Pantoja?
Big
Yeah,
capital
man, was
letters.
saying you need the hat. Both of you need the hat for that.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
do.
There's only one in the building though.
Yeah, but you never won it.
Me? Yeah, I ain't
Wonder.
going to either, fam. You don't see this fade, fam. Bro, I don't spend money on my fade to not show it off, man.
Man, like Son just upset you in it though today.
Yeah, but you know what? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Once Rice went off at halftime, I thought, bro, calf or something. I don't know if
Man, I pulled his hammy like me, bro.
no calf thing. But yeah, once he was off, and I see Jorginho, fam, I immediately knew Jorginho was gonna fuck it up, blood, because that man's really wearing a Chelsea shirt still.
But you man can't like do that. You bought him last season, bro. Like he has to have some value, bro. Can't be just.
But they wanted to get rid of him, really. Like, I think he.
Why did they buy him?
We're going to move on to Stephen Thompson and Shavkat Romanov agreed to
R.I.P.
UFC 296, a showdown. So this is on the Leon Edwards card also.
Bro, you know, like anyone that ever questions Dana being like slightly racist, bro, you can't, because he's feeding the white guy to the lion, bro. He's feeding him, bro.
Yeah, but
Shavkat is going to murder him.
I think he's cool with Stephen Wonderboy, but after
after
I was about to say,
you want the pay?
Yeah, the pay. Yeah, after the money thing,
you can't earn
he's
it.
like, yeah. He said,
You
yeah.
can't.
All right, cool. Because you're talking about it. Like, I didn't give you your money. About what? And you trying to make me look bad. All right, cool. Go to Shavkat. Go to Shavkat.
Shavkat, I got a job for you.
Yeah, man, I got a job.
I got a job for you.
Yeah. And that standing
Steven.
red, naked, whatever
Jeff Neal.
That's possible.
You won't get Wonderboy with that. Nah, not with that.
He's gonna kill him though. He's gonna kill him though.
I don't know if he's gonna kill him still.
You think?
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna kill him. I think it's gonna be a lot closer than people think. Shavkat is really untested. Like, okay, cool, Jeff Neal, but Jeff Neal ain't Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, bro.
Untested.
No, he's had a couple.
In regards to the elite level, like Stephen Wonderboy is still, he's not elite anymore because he's old.
Though.
But his takedown defense is good.
No, not for Shavkat. Not for Shavkat.
I swear someone was taking him down. Was it Bully? Would he be?
Yeah, Stephen Wonderboy.
Yeah. Who took it?
He got taken down on his laying on his back.
And then someone else, I swear.
Yeah, he's been laying on his back.
That's
why.
Laying on his back like a starfish.
Yeah.
It's just that side with stance. He's old now, innit? He's old now, innit?
So why are you trying to defend it?
No, I'm just saying, I think it will be a closer fight than it won't just he won't just go in and like choke man out or. No, I'm not.
Let's just do it.
Me saying it's going to be a close.
Let's just do it.
But hold on.
Tell him to show then. Tell him to show. Tell him to show.
You have to, because
tell him. Tell him to show. Even tell him to show.
You'll give him his first win.
Yeah, no. 1 second. No, 1 second. I'm saying it will be a closer fight than you think. I'm not saying he's going to win. He could win.
Who?
Stephen Wonderboy. Anyone.
20
No. When we get
20
closer,
on that now.
Shake on it because it's his left hand.
I know that's what I'm saying. He's offering man left-handed. I was thinking that as well. Why is he offering me his left hand like that? Nah, man, you're weird, fam. Left-handed. I'm even left-handed, but I ain't shaking him. Fam, that's the thing you wipe your ass with, bro.
How'd you know?
Dude.
Fam, that's why you don't shake
I
with
wipe
your left, innit?
I wipe with my right hand, bro.
Say again?
I swear that's why you don't shake with your left.
Cause of what?
Man, them supposedly wipe their bum with it, no?
Nah, not me, bro. I'm right-handed.
Why?
So
I thought that was the whole reason why you don't shake
full
with your
control.
right.
Full control. My leg back to do that.
Yeah, bro. That's a spillage.
Yeah,
waiting to happen.
That's how bad it is still. Yeah.
Anyway.
left-handed.
Let's move on because I think Shavkat will shit on Stephen Wonderboy in UFC 296.
Yeah, he will.
Use him as a toilet.
And on that note, I think the next one is Tony Ferguson versus Paddy Pimblett, set for UFC 296 again. This card is absolutely stacked.
If Tony
That's not
loses,
Hey.
if Tony loses to Paddy,
No, Tony's gonna beat him up.
They know what they're doing, man.
Tony will beat him up still.
Nah, man.
Tony's on a 9-fight losing streak or something crazy like that, yeah.
Tony's done.
No. In his last fight against Bobby Green, Tony actually looked alright for the first round and a half. Of course he did. Go back and watch the fight. For the first round, Tony looked good. Promise you.
He got punched up too much.
Nah, man. He has been in his life.
punched
But
up.
here's the thing. All right, cool. His skill set is still jiu-jitsu. So is Paddy's. Paddy ain't going to go in there and punch him out. Is he?
Paddy might have improved. He's had time to. We
Bro,
ain't watched him. We ain't watched him.
When we saw him at the thing,
That's facts.
he
but
looked over like didn't look like he's been
not
training.
wrong, but he looks like he's got time to improve in what the aspect of what he's getting in front of him in Tony Ferguson, and he might be able to look good in front of Tony Ferguson because of Tony Ferguson.
Yeah.
Just, you know what I'm saying? And we come out and they'll be like, "Oh my God, Paddy looks like he's got decent hands now."
No,
Not that he does, but
I'm
it's
not
against
saying-
Tony Ferguson.
Yeah,
I'm
to
not
me,
saying that.
Do you get what I'm saying?
the UFC know what they're doing, man. To
Yeah.
me, this doesn't prove anything in terms of Paddy's level, because where Tony's at right now, man.
Yes.
Because if I look at his resume, it's just L.
all this shows is that they can't put the people that they should be putting Paddy in there with. They can't, because otherwise they couldn't justify Paddy's pay. Whatever Paddy's getting paid, they can justify it by fighting Tony Ferguson. They can't put him in there with someone of his stature or like low level ranking. That's not got a big name.
Well, we'll see what
That
Paddy
fall
does.
off is fucking tremendous,
Yeah,
blood.
it's crazy.
Like
From
he's
being
had
who
like
was.
he was on a 1, 2, 3,
11.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
11.
10, 11, 12,
12.
12 fight
12.
win streak, and then 6 fight loss
Ugh.
in a row.
It's mad.
Man.
It's mad. And look at the names that he's lost to. Like, you put them
That
against
trip
him
over the
6 years
wire
ago.
might be one of the worst. Like the wire trip.
The
would
names
be
are actually decent that he's
one of the
lost
worst
to,
things that
but
we've ever seen.
the names are decent. Gaethje, Oliveira, Darius, Chandler, Nate, and then
Nate.
Bobby.
Nate.
Alright, that's when
put-
you knew it was shaking.
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Nate,
yeah.
Bobby, like,
And Bobby.
alright,
That's
cool.
That's okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The other names.
Nah,
are, like, fair
Paddy,
play.
yeah, fuck it. They got to boot him after that, bro. If you lose that one,
Bro, but I don't think they will. That's what's crazy, bro. Like, fam, Tony might just fight until
This
he's
is
50.
a guy that was one fight away from
wire.
maybe being the greatest, bro. If he beat Habib in what that could have been.
The wire trip, bro.
Mm.
Do you know how much times that fight got booked? 4 times.
Yeah, it's
The
mad.
wire trip, bro. Oh my.
We just weren't supposed to see it though,
Oh,
and
man,
probably
that's so
it's
annoying.
fortunate for him as well. 'Cause
Ah,
I
let's
reckon
just
Habib
move
would have
on.
smoked him.
See, everyone wipes with their right hand, bro. Look, Ellis is saying he wipes with his right. Jack
Man,
is
am I just
talking
revealing
about
secrets, man? I don't need to know that.
Tyron Woodley would return to UFC to beat the F out of Israel Adesanya.
Look
have
what
you
we
watched the
got.
podcast? He's on Rampage Jackson's podcast. I can't lie, it's a good podcast. You should watch the podcast.
I heard
Rampage
It's a sick
is podcast,
He's-
yeah.
It's a sick, like it's in my rota now. Still, I'll watch it when it's there. But yeah, Woodley. You know,
Brother, you had your batty in the air. You was laying on your belly like a starfish to Jake Paul. Let's not do this, bro. The guy is not that, bro. Jake Paul's not that. Like, and you made him like, bro. Who are you? Like, you and
No,
Josh-
give respect. Give him
yeah,
some
from
respect,
before.
though, give
But
him some
like,
respect.
if I go back to 2018, me and Woodley can chat in it. Like, that was my guy, bro.
Yo, yeah, the chosen one. Yeah. Really shake the hands.
Like, I get it, bro.
Yeah,
We all
yeah.
had that Woodley time, but we're in 2023.
Yeah, chill out.
That's where it's got to chill now. You're probably 40 now.
But he's
That-
probably seen the real, and he thinks, "Fuck it, everyone hates Izzy." Do you know what I'm saying?
I don't. People think I hate Izzy. You know, this is. I don't know
You
if
do,
he
you do.
hates.
He 100% does.
Bro,
You do.
listen, I hate Izzy as in the sense of manship, as in outside, like your manship. You got no manship about you. I have no problem with his fighting skills, as in his striking ability. Then we get into mixed martial arts. What we're supposed to do is break down people's skill set. That's what we're doing on this podcast. And people have a problem with me or being honest. I'm not being wrong, and I'm silence everyone here because no one gets on. None of you lot are screaming at me now like, "Oh, you're wrong, you're crazy," because I'm not. You get what I'm trying to say? We all know. Look, he had an overhand right, and that was it. We said it all the time. What do you call
Overhand
Josh
right and
Emmett?
a
Overhand
takedown.
right
What do you-
and a good double leg.
Yeah.
What do you call Josh Emmett?
Yeah,
Why would he know what certain man have? You can't just get angry because the truth comes out because it's your favorite little fighter, bro. Like, you get me? Jonathan took drugs, bro, and went missing, fam, and ran people over. It didn't look good, bro.
Pregnant women.
Yeah, see, it didn't look
That's
good, bro.
crazy,
It
bro.
didn't look good, bro. I
You
still
know how
have. You get
crazy
me?
that is?
Bro, but
It don't
Because
look
the
good,
first
bro.
thing you hit
But
wasn't the woman.
yeah.
He's
Because her
still
belly's
Jonathan.
out, so you hit the baby. You hit the
Golly,
baby
fam.
first.
It's the type of stuff that goats do, fam. Look at all the true goats, fam. They're all on drugs. They all do
Yeah.
crazy stuff. Mike Tyson Fury.
Rick James.
Rick James.
Rick James. Yeah.
I'm
You know
Rick
what
James,
you know what I'm
bitch.
saying? Come on,
Cocaine's
man.
one
The
hell of a
some of the
drug.
greatest, man. But Woodley needs to chill out, and he's not coming back to beat no one in the UFC.
Bro,
You're not beating anything out of no Israel Adesanya. That is not happening. You get lit up in the first round.
I don't even know if
Literally in
Dana
the
White
first
picks
round.
up the call, fam.
You get me?
I'm gonna be real, fam. I reckon he probably has messaged Dana White a couple times and he's got no
Do
response.
you think this is
fam.
acceptable, Rimz?
No, this is actually bonkers, bro. But
It's wild stuff.
it's wild, bro. It's very wild stuff.
I don't know I don't know why he has the need to do this, bro. He's got no money.
Nah, surely he's not run out.
Who's
of bread.
gassed him though? Like,
Probably Rampage, fam. If we
You
go
know what
back
it is? I
and watch
think
the
he
podcast-
when I was watching the podcast, he was saying when Israel was on the come up, he said something like, "Oh yeah, Izzy's good, blah blah blah." And then when he got the belt, he said something like, "Yeah, he's good, blah blah blah. I'd like to fight him or something." Israel kind of took it sideways. He's saying from that, so he's saying from that you want to fight him, but
brother,
it's
this is a fight you will not ever. You think Dana White,
He's gonna
who
put this
don't
thing-
like Woodley,
Yeah.
is going to sign a 40-year-old Woodley? It just doesn't make sense, bro.
he might still be on the contract.
It
Nah,
can't
bro,
be. He's
after
fought
he
Jake
lost
Paul.
against Jake
He
Paul.
fought Jake Paul,
Bro, they probably
Yeah.
ran that contract.
All right, let's move on to Mike Perry teases Eddie Alvarez as potential next bare knuckle foe. I'll gladly send him into retirement.
Can't lie. This is his sport, bro. So
Yeah.
Built for him, innit?
it's built for him.
What?
He's literally built for
Them
him.
man can't get in the
Has he
cage,
taken the
man.
L in Ben?
No,
before?
no.
He hasn't, has he?
No.
Him take L's, bro. He's
Yeah,
giving
he's the
L's
guy,
out, bro.
He's the guy.
Them man can't get in there together, man. That the
He's
size
a
difference
real
is
problem.
crazy.
Fam, he
fam.
got a Joe Rogan like podcast, bro, because you're lighting man up in knuckles.
Yeah.
You're a
Joe
problem,
had
bro.
to find out.
Joe had to
What-
fight. Yeah.
What
You're-
changed?
What
You
yeah.
were getting dumped.
Yeah, what?
You was
For
getting
real?
dumped,
Took off
bro.
the gloves.
Yeah.
Took off the gloves. Went to the streets.
Yeah.
No facts.
Now that stuff is vicious though. The way MVP looked after their fight, he looked swollen, bro. He just looked like an alien.
He didn't.
You know the things that used to get in the jelly, the little oval thing, and he used to, bro. His head was just out here, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But
still.
I can't believe. Like, I can see this is definitely gonna happen because he was Eddie Alvarez. Who did Eddie Alvarez fight before? Chad Mendes.
Chad, yeah.
And I
He
think
beat
after
Chad.
that they were talking about potentially doing it. But bro, Mike Perry is so much bigger than Eddie Alvarez. Like he's actually gonna hurt him still. And
Mike
Eddie
Perry-
Alvarez must be in his 40s.
Yeah, he's near that. But he look good though.
Yeah, you can look good against Chad Mendes, but you ain't gonna look. Bro, Chad Mendes
Chad
is tall as
Mendes
the
is
table.
Bro, I can't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
but bro,
striker.
have you seen
He's a
if
elite
he lands
striker.
on you, bro?
No, of course,
Mendes
of
is-
course.
He hits
Like,
hard.
Bro, but Chad
Yeah,
Mendes been on
he's-
steroids
I hear
for
that.
time.
I hear that.
Like legitimately, remember because he had the thing on his leg.
Psoriasis, innit?
Yeah, psoriasis. So he was allowed to take steroids. I know it's not the same steroids, but you know what I'm saying. It's still steroids, fam. Let me
Alright.
ask you about the Francis thing. So basically, what Francis is saying is that there's a huge chance that him after this Tyson Fury fight, he will be able to fight John Jones. And basically, Joe Rogan's spoken to Dana, and Dana has said as well that there is a possibility that them two could fight.
And he's still in the PFL.
He will still be under PFL,
So
and that's
it'll
what
be
I've
it's
been
a
saying this whole
crossover.
time. It will be a
Oh.
crossover fight.
Did you?
Saucy.
Another part of that interests me. The whole like every time the UFC call you, like so he said like the reason he was fighting once a year was because obviously the UFC would call him at a time where he can't fight because he just had a camp. He needs to rest. The UFC will call him. Oh, just checking. Do you want to fight on this card? No. The reason he couldn't get out of his contract earlier is because every time they do that, and you even if you say no or yes, they extend it. You get a 6-month extension. So he's saying, bro, like they'll call me knowing I can't fight, just to 6 months extend it. And like he's like, I can't physically fight, but it's worthy of an extension. Bang. Then he'll fight now. Get to a stage where he can fight. Then that fight will be done. They'll call him again. Oh, so can you do that card? No. He said a week later he gets an extension, 6 months in the post. He's like, bro, no. This ain't how it's running, bro.
The thing is, this is the business of it, and once you sign that contract, you're stuffed. You're stuffed.
Entangled.
Yeah, facts. But
But you know, you know what's mad though? All things like this coming out adds to that court case stuff, bro.
but this is what that court case is all about, and this is what I said. I said it from like a year ago, bro. Francis's legacy is bigger than the UFC heavyweight title. Way bigger.
We was having
way
that discussion
bigger.
time ago.
Yeah.
Arguing about that
A year ago, bro. His thing is gonna be way bigger. The stuff that's come out of the whole Francis situation It's huge for MMA generally, bro. Like, it's gonna put a stop to all those type of contracts. Like, they ain't gonna be able to put no extensions. They're talking about 3 fight deals or 2 fight deals.
2 years max on the contract.
That's what I mean. It's mad.
Or yeah, like a few.
And
fights.
That's how it works in football. If you have an agent,
I was about to
after
say
2
the fighters
years,
have always needed a
You renew.
yeah, you have the opportunity to
But
test free agency or renew.
But this is the problem with fighting. This is the problem with fighting. It will benefit those that win. It will be a massive detriment for those that lose. If a man goes on, like, let's say you're early in your career and you take a Tony Ferguson skid. Yeah, let's say it's not even 6 fights, but you lose 3 fights in the bounce. Bro, what money you getting? Dana ain't giving you nothing.
But it's always kind of been like that. Like,
you know, it has to be like that. But
Dana's made it obviously clear that he has to obviously like you for them to look after you.
yeah,
That's just the way it works over there.
Shout out to
Let's
Aljo.
just be real.
Shout out
If
to
I
Aljo.
like you, I will look after you. There's plenty of fights that Dana's come out where something's happening, but oh no, I look after the kid, man. He deserves it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we just genuinely like you, we'll look after you. The problem I think happens to the fighters that do stand up and then Dana's like, no, sit down, and then they're like, no, I'm not gonna sit down, and then Dana's like, yeah, but this is don't run like that over here, and then there's the problem. But like you said, yeah, it's becoming a bigger issue than what the UFC I think wanted it to become. So we'll see what happens.
sweet. All right.
And that's the news all wrapped up.
Yeah, that's the news. What we got here?
There must have to be
Uncrowned
some boxing.
125. He's saying thoughts on Garn not wanting to fight Sergi or Aspinall and asking for a title shot.
Huh?
What?
I'm not
Serial?
entertaining that, fam. Cereal?
He bet.
Asking for a title shot?
If you don't want to fight Aspinall, let him fight Pavlovich.
After we
You
know,
don't want to fight him.
after we know who the champ is. And then after what the champ done to you, and then we know who the champ is, and then you got work to do, and then even
Maybe-
Aspinall and all that. Like,
Maybe he's trying to fight light heavyweight or something. Something must have to change, fam. He can't be trying to fight John Jones again. No way.
That can't work.
No way.
Alright.
And that's it all wrapped up because there's no
there's-
UFC
there's-
card.
oh, no,
There must be some boxing, though.
So there's fights though, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there is.
Oh,
there is.
and there's
We're gonna get
PFL,
into
no?
it. Yeah, we're gonna get into it.
Woo! Start with Sim.
Well, there's no UFC.
Gotta start
But
with Sim.
we are
Yeah,
back
we'll start
with
here,
PFL, and we are back in the
in
European,
Paris.
in the European state
Yeah,
of Paris.
Your guy there.
And we have a big
my
card
guy,
coming
you know
up.
who is my guy though? We're about to see my guy, brother.
Where is you about to see
My
your
guy. Where's the 28th?
We're about to see
Where's this?
our very own, the return of PFL's very own.
Hold on, I'm seeing awards to go and see the France and Ghana fight. Don't click off of that too soon. That PFL belt looks cold. I ain't gonna lie. That looks like the old school WWF belt, bruv. The one that Stone Cold used to hold up. Bah!
What the hell? Oh, it's Europe. That's why.
Yeah,
it's
PFL Europe.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to make me buy the zone again, man.
Indeed.
Hold tight, you. This is my guy, Killy.
Don't-
Dumbe,
yeah,
I've been
Killy,
saying this
yeah,
guy,
yeah,
fam. Come
Killy
on,
still.
I want to see him fight. Nah, still.
Zebo's pick is a little bit mad still. Why is he all?
the angle.
Why has he want that angle on that, fam?
Yeah, that's a bit
much.
But shouts out to Don Bay.
Yeah,
This is
every
gonna be a
time.
good fight.
Cedric, he's another
Cedric,
one
yeah,
from
man.
Glory, innit? So hopefully he looks well in his MMA fight.
Who else
Still,
is on this card?
this guy's good
he's
still.
good. Yeah, I've seen him fight before.
Lazy
Yeah,
King or something like that. I think
yeah.
it's called.
They've
He's not
got
fighting
somebody.
him though. He's fighting someone from GB top team now.
What was it?
Yeah,
They switched
I
up.
believe so. Yeah, I think he got changed.
Okay.
How do you say that name? Aburagumov, something like that.
Abrahamagumov
Something.
versus Salomon.
I don't know
versus
none of these guys.
Can't say I've seen them.
Salomon.
Oh right, I ain't even got
versus
it. I ain't even got
Nadal.
it up. Mad.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry guys.
Um,
So just so you know who he's talking about, Dumbe, Lazy King, I believe, nickname, and then yeah, boom. All right, where we at?
Yeah.
Yo, Killy.
Simeon Powell
Ganguli.
versus ER Rama.
He's dusting off the black forces.
Yeah, bro, dusting them down.
Let's get busy with the Killy himself. The return of the light heavyweight semi-finalist. And with a win over Rama, he goes to the finals, which should be very interesting. That will be for the PFL light heavyweight championship.
The Europe one, yeah.
Yeah, the
But
Europe
where
one.
would that be? Do you know? Where would the finals be?
I don't know, I don't know yet.
They must have already been
Unless
announced.
I'm seeing it
It can't be in America. It's got to be in Europe, surely.
Yeah, I'm assuming
We
it'll
should try and
be.
go to that still.
Yeah,
It's
depending
gonna
where
be
it
in
is.
it, bro.
Yeah.
I'm putting all my money on them still.
Also, we got another fighter. Oh.
Dakota Army disrespect. And I'll get you back. Oof. She's brazy, you know. I even DM'd her, bro. I told her, like, I think you're brazy. I sent her my boy's song singing her name. I said, you're brazy. She ain't replied, but hopefully one day, innit? Even when we saw her in real life, I thought she was Leng, bro. Like, after her fight.
Bloody nose and all
Saying
of that.
something, bro.
And we've got where's Chanel, man? Oh, okay. Malbo's fighting. Yeah, he's good.
Okay,
He's good.
Malabo. Okay.
With a long chin.
No, I ain't seen in a while. Who's that guy, bro? Mick.
Yeah, the one that was the new Connor fam.
Yeah, what's his name? I forgot his name, bro.
Head's gone fam.
I forgot.
Talib versus
Talib, that's
Used
a
to be in the
serious
UFC,
boy.
innit?
Talib, yeah. Okay.
Jeez!
No,
Daya.
Smoky settings still.
She's a savage.
Absolute.
Young savage.
When
Still.
we saw her in JD, she said, I'm going to be the best woman in the world.
Yeah,
That's
you capped on
crazy.
her still. You capped on her. You capped on her
We did
still.
still.
In JD.
We did still.
Yeah, when I get her for the interview, bro,
Oh,
I'm gonna tell her
young
still live.
Oh yeah, for real. For real. What did I say? I can't remember what I said now.
We'll wait till we get her on the interview still. Yeah.
Man said they ain't ever won it.
Yeah.
Gonna have to start a compilation of it.
Hey, man. But yeah, alright, so that's the PFL.
That's a good
Wrapped up.
card.
That's a
It
good
is.
card. Yeah,
It's
it's a good, it's decent card, man.
Yeah, that is a good card.
And that's all European fighters, man. So big them up.
What's
Yeah.
that, Friday?
Except for
Or
Is it
Saturday?
Friday?
Saturday.
Saturday,
It's
yeah,
30th, isn't
Saturday.
it? Saturday.
a lot of European fighters.
We've also got one quickly.
You have one?
Stab.
Stop.
Stab Fair Texas back. The leading female. She might be one of the best females in the world, you know. She
Yeah,
might be
she's
actually
cold,
up
man.
there with like literally Zhang. And,
Yeah,
like, she's actually
I hear
that
that.
good.
I hear
She's
that.
really that
I hear
good.
that. No, I think Zhang would win though, but
Of course,
Yeah,
she's
because
much
she's
bigger.
martial arts.
She's much
Yeah.
bigger
Yeah.
as well.
yeah.
Much bigger.
But Stamp's good. That's in like, and she's got a good set of skills.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Is this just a woman's card? Go
yeah,
down.
yeah, I think so.
It's just women's, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, the main
And you know
card-
what?
main card.
It will still be smoky.
Yeah.
It'll still be
I
There's
know.
smoky.
more
They're
stoppages on this.
I don't think the UFC could ever do this.
Never.
No.
Never. And the man's watching
Yeah, yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah.
Man is watching this, bro. What? This is killing. One is my favorite. One is actually my favorite thing to watch. So this is anime. You see that young her?
She's smoky as well.
Oh my god, she's a problem. Absolute problem. And then that's the main card, and then it goes into Johnny in the car.
All girls. Maybe
Okay,
that's the main
that's
card
the
though.
main card. Yeah, it's the
Main card is
girls.
all
All
girls.
female.
I think so.
main card,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we got Johnny in the car. Oh, he's good. Dimitri, that Mishimkov guy.
Yeah.
He's good. The Russian.
Menchikov.
Amir Khan's fighting.
Khan's, yeah.
Okay.
I swear I've seen him get
Yeah.
folded before.
Yeah, he's
we
been
have.
folded a couple
Yeah,
times. So.
Paul Elliott's fighting. That's been okay.
That's about it for me, man.
All right. Okay, cool. And me.
All right. Sweet.
Interesting. One wrapped up.
Boxing.
Let's do it.
Big
Show-
boxing.
big
Big
boxing.
boxing still.
Dum.
What? Are you mad? Unless I got my dates wrong.
Have you got your dates wrong?
Have I got my dates wrong? Nah, brother.
Oh, swear down.
Canelo
Yeah.
versus Charlo.
Damn, son.
Yeah.
And Ugas is fan.
Haven't you been watching the all accesses?
No, I haven't still. But let's be honest though, man.
Charlo's gonna get punched.
Are they on the same
100.
card? They're on the same card.
Don't think it is now.
Okay.
Charlo's gonna get punched up. He's gonna get stopped.
Exactly, bro. Come on, man. Let's be
Ninth round.
sensible here.
8th round.
You think, yeah?
Eighth round.
You're not even giving him a chance. You're not even giving him a chance.
What? Not over Canelo?
His skill set's not good enough. I don't like Charlo's skill set personally. You know.
Yeah, he's not as technically as
Yeah,
good. He's
I
a
just
heavy
think
hitter.
on-
He's
yeah,
a heavy hitter.
He hits hard.
I
but
don't-
I don't like technically what I see from him. That's just from my eye set. I'm not saying that he's not a good boxer, because you're still a good boxer to be 35 for 1-1, but it's
This is what's crazy though. His record is 35 1-1, which is a crazy record. And then look to the left, bro. 59 2-2, fam. Come on, man, it's crazy, bro. Canelo, the level of opponent that Canelo's been in there with is so far superior to what Charlo's experienced.
That's level.
And like you said, he's got heavy hands, but he's got a lander. And Canelo, it's hard to hit him, bro. Yeah, it's very hard to hit him.
That head movement.
Since the Mayweather fight, he picked up at 23 years old. He learned how to move his head, and he ain't stopped since. Really,
I hear it.
We've really only seen him lose against the bigger man.
You got Charlo. You giving Charlo?
Nah, I'd say Canelo. I'll say Canelo.
Gotta be, man.
What about the Ugas fight?
Ugas Barrios. I go.
I haven't seen
I
much
seen
of
too
Barrios.
much. Yeah,
No.
I've seen a couple.
I've seen the
fights,
name.
yeah,
I've seen
yeah,
the name.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not. I'll be honest. I've not even seen a Barrios fight. I don't think.
Okay. He fought someone I know. Barrios.
Yeah, no, the name rings a bell, but I can't. If I've seen him, I can't remember.
Did he fight Spence?
Nah.
Who did he fight?
Possibly, but I don't think so. But yeah, no, that's a very good night of fight. Still, I'll be up for that for sure.
Let me see who he fought, man.
That's the boxing in the wrap.
And then the following week we got Big Zoz.
And then the following week after that we have Big Zoz. We'll be back in the studio to cover that.
Oh, Javante Davis, that was it.
Javante. I was gonna say.
Right. No, I've seen this name before, bro.
You thought what happened
Keith
against
Thurman
Javante
as well.
What happened against Javante?
Oh, he got knocked out on that one still.
Yeah, exactly. Against Clarissa Shields.
Is that really happening, or is it?
Bro, I think it's for charity, innit? Okay. If they do that though, we've already discussed it.
That's an L for him either way.
It is.
Big
Bro, I'm gonna be real. You see my very first jiu-jitsu comp, yeah? They try to tell man, oh yeah, there's a girl in your bracket. I said, not in my bracket. I said, if I have to fight her in the final, fam, I can take the silver medal happily, fam. I don't even mind, fam. I'm not even on the disrespecting. I said, nah, fam. I came from DV, fam. I ain't trying to fight no woman, fam. No way, not me, fam.
All right, guys. You know what it is. Another week in the combat cave. Appreciate you lot. As always, the Gangulis, them. Like, comment, subscribe if you already haven't.
Yeah.
We'll be back in next week, giving you another episode. Combat Killies.
We out.
You know.